Lachlan, so the Oscars happened last night. I watched it live on my YouTube channel. As you can see, I am so fucked up because I played a drinking game. I actually ended up drinking for you as well. You ended up doing way better in the predictions, though, and congrats to our contest winners. Lachlan, you don't know what won yet. You haven't watched it. You stayed off the internet.
Kept off the internet. I had to go to work, so I couldn't watch it while I was at work. But I kept off the internet so that these are my genuine, real live reactions. I'll go back and watch it after this so I can actually, watch the Oscars and hear the speeches and stuff. But I just want to know what won and then move on with my life like I do every year with the Oscars.
Yeah, I mean, we did something similar last year where we both didn't watch it. We tried to not get spoiled, and then we watched the whole thing together again. So that was a bit of hassle.
And it was really hard to not have last year spoiled with the slap because immediately I had to just know. Hard. And then when I Googled it, it was just like everything popped up and it was spoiled. And I was like, damn it. I think I've already had one thing spoiled because when I got home, I accidentally opened up Reddit and it was like the first thing there. And I went, whoop. I closed it, but other than that, I'll tell you if I actually have the thing spoiled.
I think it's. Can I have a guess at what you got leaked?
Do you want to say what category?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Best actor?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, interesting. Well, congrats to the winners of our contest. We ended up having about 30 people enter. So looking forward to doing this maybe next year, and even more people can enter. But we had 2 people with 18 out of 24 points.
Ooh, baby.
Then we had a coin toss there. If Paul C, by the way, because I tried to look them up on Letterboxd, and then there were 3 people. So if you can hit me up, just leave a comment here or something. They both have like brand new Letterboxd accounts, so I don't even know if like that's something that you would actually need to have Letterboxd Pro if you want that. Paul C and Lidinano ended up winning the contest, so congrats to you. Lots of people close. Actually, Lachlan, you are just 1 point behind the winning score. You got 17. There were a couple more people with 17. We ended up having another 5 people with 17. But I'm really embarrassed to say that I only got 14. So I did quite badly. What do you think? What's the biggest success of the night? What took home the most categories?
Everything?
It did. It did a record high.
Thought so.
Well, not a record high, but
it can't beat the record. The record's 11, and they only got nominated in 10 categories, so it can't be record breaking.
Well, they got nominated in 11, but they could have ended up with 10. Do you want to guess how many they lost out on?
2?
3 in total. They ended up taking home 7 Oscars. Really impressive run. Jumping the gun here, I feel like what we expected to happen is that Everything Everywhere will take home Best Picture, and it certainly did.
Cool.
It also took home Best Directing.
Wow.
It also took home Best Editing.
Oh.
It also took home what I was kind of rooting against because I wanted to get the love spread around a bit more with Best Screenplay, Best Original Screenplay.
Did it?
So it won. It totally swept. That's like the definition of a sweep is picture, editing, screenplay. That's already a sweep, but then he also got editing. So it really was dominating. And then it got 3 more awards. And these 3 awards also were a new historic high. Only Network and A Streetcar Named Desire have been able to win in 3 of the acting categories. Michelle Yeoh won over Cate Blanchett. Quan won over everyone else in the category. Then lastly, a bit unexpectedly, but I guess off the win of SAG, Jamie Lee Curtis ended up taking home the award over Carrie Condon and Angela Bassett.
And I didn't have it spoiled because I thought Angela Bassett won. Really?
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis got it.
Curtis. She got it. Only, I think, 4 people in our prediction contest went with that. But I guess, the momentum was real.
I had everything pretty much for most categories. But that was one where I thought, nah, I don't think best supporting is going to go to Everything. Really? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
So what did it miss out on then?
It lost out on Best Score.
Cool.
Which...
Babylon?
No. All Quiet on the Western Front. Yes. The biggest snub of the night was definitely that Babylon didn't get score, but it did go to All Quiet on the Western Front.
What a night.
Do you want to... Because All Quiet is the film with the second most wins.
It got international, right?
It got international.
Cool.
It got cinematography.
Yep.
It got score, like I said. And it also got production design. So it ended up taking home 4 Oscars. It got
production design?
Yes.
Wait, that means Elvis got nothing, right?
Elvis got nothing. No.
Yes! Yes! The greatest success The only award it deserved was actor, to be fair, deserved actor, and I think that's what it deserved. But other than that, I mean, cool.
Yeah, I mean, looking at Best Picture 10, Triangle of Sadness went out with nothing. Tar went out with nothing. Banshees of Inisherin went out with nothing. The Fablemans did the same. Avatar took home visual effects. Top Gun only won sound. Adapted screenplay did go to Sarah Polley over All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah, right. Women talking.
Yeah, she went on stage. Yeah, for women talking. Sarah Polley went on stage and said something of the likes of like, it's great to be up here, even though women and talking in the same title, something that they're both really scared of. Elvis didn't get any win. You know what that means? For one big category.
What category?
Well, actually for two. Makeup and hairstyling.
Oh, The Whale?
Yes.
The Whale?
The Whale ended up taking makeup and hairstyling. But it's not the only award it got that night, Lachlan.
Well, what else did it get, Ewan?
Brendan Fraser won lead actor to close out the night as well. Guillermo del Toro won for animated feature with Pinocchio. I guess documentary.
Wait, before we do that, what got best song?
Natu Natu.
Natu Natu.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But the most memorable performance here was probably not Natu Natu, but Hold My Hand, which was performed by Lady Gaga really intimately with like a slow opening. And then Lift Me Up was also by Rihanna. Incredibly performed. So it had some great musical performance apart from applause from Tell It Like a Woman, that like campaigning thing they got in there. But yeah.
You just moved on the docos. You said Navalny one?
Yeah.
So I only watched that the other day, and I could definitely see that getting it for the Get With the Times.
And the guy's in prison, you know?
The guy is in prison, and it raises a lot of awareness to it. Sucks to see Fire of Love get knocked out, because I thought that was, I wouldn't say it's the better of the documentary, but I would say it's probably my preferred favorite.
I think it's better.
Over Navalny.
Yeah.
Although I really did enjoy like the 20-minute prank call session. That was top tier comedy.
That was great,
coming from that. That was really good. That was really enjoyable. We've done documentary
we have
short.
one more category. One more bigger category, is for costume design. We already said it didn't go to Elvis. It also wasn't mentioned when I talked about Everything Everywhere All at Once. So that leaves Black Panther Wakanda Forever. That took home also one award. They had like a thing where they had costumes for each film on stage, and I was like, while I was live, I was like, well, Everything Everywhere looks the best, and followed by Black Panther, so either of those would be great wins, and then one of them took it. Can't complain. Apart from not sharing the love, with Everything Everywhere All at Once, this was a great ceremony for the film like that were rewarded.
What got best documentary feature?
Documentary short?
Animated short.
Animated short didn't go to My Year of Dicks. It went to the mole, the boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, wow, okay, cool.
A bit of the basic answer here. Live action short went to An Irish Goodbye.
Did I put Irish Goodbye down?
Yeah, no, you put down Irish Goodbye, yeah. That was one of the ones
Look at
you
me
got,
go.
yeah.
Look at me go.
Yeah, he's doing great. The last one he also got right was The Elephant Whispers for documentary short. Anyways, I think that's basically it. I think to close it off, I kind of want to show you one of the acceptance speeches of the night. It kicked off the whole evening.
Brendan Fraser?
He was also great, but Quan ended up getting, I think animated feature was first, and then Quan.
I'll watch it.
Oh, and there was also a moment later on when they win Best Picture. Harrison Ford was the one announcing it, and they were hugging on stage. They definitely set up that moment, but it was incredibly beautiful.
Spielberg, look at him go. Look at him not winning any Oscars.
Yeah. He's gonna be fine. He already got a couple.
He's got a career.
He's made some movies. He's been nominated in 6 decades, is what Kimmel said.
Really? Wow.
It's crazy.
Thank you. My mom is 84 years old, and she's at home watching. Mom, I just won an Oscar.
That's cute. Oh, this is very humbling.
It's so cute with the mom, yeah. Mm-hmm.
My journey started on a boat. I spent a year in a refugee camp, and somehow I ended up here on Hollywood's biggest stage. They say stories like this only happen in the movies. I cannot believe it's happening to me. This This is the American dream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the Academy for this honor of a lifetime. Thank you to my mom for the sacrifices she made to get me here. To my little brother, David, who calls me every day just to remind me to take good care of myself. I love you, brother. Thank you to Kendall for all your support and everything you've done. Thank you to A24, to Daniels, Jonathan,
A24, baby.
Amy, Michelle, and my Goonies brother for life, Jeff Cohen.
Goonies brother for life. I like it.
I owe everything to the love of my life. My wife, Echo, who...
His wife's name's Echo? That's a sick name. Come on.
That's such a sick name.
After month,
Yeah.
year after year for 20 years, told me that one day, my time will come. Dreams are something you have to believe in. I almost gave up on mine. To all of you out there, please keep your dreams alive. Thank you so much for welcoming me back. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, look at him go.
It's got to be up there as one of the best Oscar speeches ever. It's great. It's like, and all of the entire Everything Everywhere cast and the directors as well. As soon as they're up there, they just like have so much energy and they're so grateful just to be there and to win this and celebrate. It was beautiful to see the whole night through whenever they got on stage, although it did get repetitive with them winning over and over again. Yeah, it's beautiful. It made me tear up. I'm almost tearing up again. It's just so beautiful how passionate he is about like getting recognized for his work that he got the opportunity to. And he's gonna star in a series on Disney Plus, I think, coming in like May with Stephanie Hsu and with Michelle Yeoh. They're reunited in a production
Really?
there.
Wow.
So that's exactly what I want to happen. It's not just, oh, we celebrate this one movie that won a bunch of Oscars, but no, this actually means for a lot of these actors is give them more diverse roles, but also give them more opportunities. And I just want to see more of them from here on out. So for that reason, it was very exciting. I'd say that there were a couple more highlights during the broadcast. Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan announced cinematography, and the way that they did that was just like so. It was done pretty well. They had a couple good bits. Jimmy Kimmel's monologue and his hosting was actually quite bearable. To me, this was like probably a pretty standard overall, I guess, ceremony, but I actually had a great time with it. I think they knocked it out of the park. Probably not the best for amount of people who tuned in, because it was kind of stale and like not too exciting for just the drama people. It was fun to see.
Cool.
But that wraps it up for our Oscar coverage. Now we're up to predicting next year's Best Picture 10. No, but thanks so much for tuning in. You can subscribe here, leave a like, and check out the podcast. We got one out right now for Scream 6. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much for tuning in, and believe in your dreams. Don't give up on them.
Alrighty.